Your AI video tool is getting better every single week, and Instagram just dropped a feature specifically designed for you to look like you don't use any of them. It's called Instant with an S. It's raw, it's unfiltered, and it disappears in 24 hours. Now, Meta's been here before. They've copied features, they've got rid of them, they've copied again for over a decade. So the question isn't just what is this feature, it's whether should we honestly put the time to put into our content strategy? Or are we just wasting time building on another feature that will quietly go away in 18 months? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where it falls. So where does this actually live? Because most people are going to miss it if you're gonna look for it in your stories or in your feed. It actually lives in two places. So the first place is gonna be in your DMs, right? So you're gonna see this like weird thing like sticking out. Now, the crazy thing about it, and I gotta respect Instagram for this, is that you can't screen share it at all. No screenshots allowed. But this is what it looks like, where you have your reactions in the bottom and you just scroll to what everybody is posting. You can't upload any pictures or videos. This is literally as it is happening in the moment. It has its own app as well, so you can download it if you want to, and it'll start with you being able to take your own picture. It does a front, back screen and front screen. Now, what's great is that it could go to your followers who follow you back, but also it could go to only your close friends. Now, in the app, you're able to see some of the old ones that you've created and the reactions that it was given. So here's mine showing what I was drinking that day, as well as what was on my screen. No filters, no editing tools, nothing to polish this. You send it out to the world and it's gone in 24 hours. Now, here's where I pause, because I know some of y'all are annoyed that that is in your inbox. So here's how you get rid of it if you don't want it to be there. So first you go into your profile and you hit the 3 lines in the top right. Then you scroll a bit down till you get to content preferences. Then you're gonna go to the bottom and you're going to see hide instance in inbox, and you're going to click to enable that. So when you go back to your inbox, it's gone. Now, personally, I only downloaded the standalone app just for this video. I'm probably going to delete it because I already have it on Instagram. Now, removing it from your inbox or deleting the app does not affect your account in any kind of way. So now we know what it is, where it lives, and how to even delete it. The more important conversation is, should we even care? And can we actually use it for our brand, or are we just gonna see a whole bunch of selfies? And to answer that, we need to talk about what Meta actually does. Now, can I be honest about something? When we're talking about Meta, we have to talk about Mark Zuckerberg. And I think this man is super petty. And I love all of it. Let me break it down. So let's not pretend like this new feature, Instant, isn't a clone of Snapchat, and even be real. But if you go back to like 2013, Mark tried to buy Snapchat and got denied.
Facebook is taking the issue of declining engagement among its teens so seriously, it was willing to pay $3 billion in cash for one of the most popular teen apps out there, Snapchat. Snapchat founders declined that $3 billion offer from Facebook.
He offered them $3 billion and they said nah. And this is where I think it birthed, you know what? I'll just copy everything. It started the following year in 2014, where they created a Snapchat clone called Slingshot, but no one used it. Now, this app was allowing you to send photos that disappear in 24 hours, but the only way you were able to see the photo if you send one back. It disappeared the next year. That's why you probably never heard of it. But we've all heard about stories. Now, 2016, we got stories, and everybody said they took that from Snapchat. I'm telling you, Zuck won't stop. And everybody was complaining about it, but by 2018, everybody was using it. I'm gonna tell you why in a bit. Another clone we gotta talk about, Reels. They took that from TikTok, and now it is probably the most used feature on that app. We can even talk about Threads, and that was a direct Twitter/X clone. But there was a few that didn't work. We already talked about Slingshot. Remember IGTV? That was supposed to compete with YouTube. But I feel like they're gonna try to come back to the long form game. We'll have to see about that. And in 2021, they did live audio rooms in the whole Clubhouse phase, and that died too. But there is an obvious pattern, and even though I do say Zuck is petty, that is not the pattern. He literally sees what the audience is using and he copies it, and because Meta has a lot of money, they're able to scale it in a way that others can't. And with the rise of AI, this is their way of saying, hey, we see all the AI generated content. Actually, we even create some of that. Here is a all-out human experience that you can have. Well, let's think about Instagram as a whole. That platform is always known as the polished platform, the one that you put all of your wins and none of the losses. And this is their answer to that. Now, I got 2 dope ways that us as creators can use this new feature. And no, it's not a bunch of selfies.
Let's do a selfie. Oh my God, you got it. You got it. I want it. Okay.
And wait to the end where I share my concerns about this feature. So the first use case is a teaser without production. This is probably the best feature where you don't have to worry about the lights, the cameras, having it look right. It is the most raw and organic way of showing a product or a service and getting the reaction for it. Second one is showing the journey. I think it's self-explanatory where a selective people are going to be able to get a play-by-play of how you built it. Whether it's you're showing the software, whether you're showing the location, whether you are showing vendors, whatever you may be doing, what cameras you use, but it's only for that select group of people. And a plus about this is that this becomes an instant feedback loop, because if they're finding this feature in their inbox, they're already with a mindset of having conversations. So if they see something they like, they're probably going to DM you or react to it instantly. Now here's my concern though. This is only for those people who follow you back. So if you are a brand that doesn't follow a lot of people, this is going to do a disservice. Now on the flip side, you can be very strategic with your close friends and add some of your most engaging followers into that and do this for them. But honestly, if I'm putting that energy towards it, I'm just gonna put it into my stories. Like I feel like stories and instance is pretty much the same thing without like filters and without like video. So my major concern is the overwhelm of features on Instagram and which one to put your energy to. Of course, we always hear when a platform puts out a new feature, put energy to it and they're going to reward you. I'm not sure what this reward is going to be of people who follow you back and you follow them, like only them seeing it or only your close friends seeing it. Like, it just seems like more content we have to do. And probably for the first couple of months, we're only going to see selfies. Let's be honest. Now, for the simple fact that we are in the AI generated era, I do think this feature may stick a little bit longer than we expect. But with all this information and this new feature, what should you do? I'm gonna give you 3 options. Option 1, just test it out. Give it 30 days. No true expectation, just you snapping around, have fun with it, and see how your audience reacts to it. Option 2, you could wait for 6 months, see how other creators are using it, and figure out a strategy for you to use it. Or option 3, skip it completely. It's just not part of the strategy right now. You have other things you need to focus on. It's cool. There's no right or wrong answer, but I do want you to pick one and put it into the comments. Meta's been doing this with features for over a decade. Some are still winning, some we don't even talk about at all. Is this new feature instant with an S? Is this going to be something that we're going to see for years later? Or will this die just like the first one? If this breakdown was useful to you, please make sure you hit that like button and the hype button. And there's been a lot of talk of how Instagram should deal with AI content, and I got that video right here.